Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
And the tailback's got it again. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Across the 40. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Catch made in space. Look out. Here he goes. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down to the 39-yard line after an excellent return.
We'll take over. 1st and 10.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Catch made on the right side.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The completion makes it second and short. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
It's an out route. The catch made. Finding some room at the 25. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Ducks offense is on the move now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure?
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Knight. Quick throw. The catch made on the out route. Will step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Throw now on first down. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Last time they punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And it's a direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Right, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. An inside give now from the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner. And he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
Brings up second down.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Winston. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Hawkins. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. First and goal, and the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half. Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pass rush closing in. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Turner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage set up at the 16. There's the handoff. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
To throw, it's Knight. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tries to get it to the running back. Pop over the middle. It's Hill. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Well, throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Knight. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obvious penalty. Doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riggs. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Knight. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
QB decides to keep it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to scramble. The fastball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
He's brought down after a short gain. Does not make that first down yardage. Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
With the catch, it's Hill. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Into a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. They're bringing down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. The Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job on the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. He'll try a pass here. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after a short return. But the offense will go to work for 44.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter.
That's the end of the third.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They'll run it to the right side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Ducks hustle to the line. Run the hurry up. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. He's a 1st and 10 play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down at 10.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's another deep shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Powering through. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. With the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The tight end has got it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Scanning the field. It's Knight. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Sacked, dropped at the 3. Hormones will crank up the tempo. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. The offense starts with a short field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the punt.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. They wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. Makes a quick grab.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Going toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Gets off a square kick. It'll be fielded to one of the up. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
They've converted one of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here.